Hi guys, welcome back. I tried to do a 𝐒𝐤 look today and I was like, ooh, it's gonna look cakey, and honestly, yeah, it does look kind of cakey. I don't know if you can tell, there is some texture, but I do like how sculpted I look. Like, I've never came out looking this sculpted before. But anyways, today I'm doing a little Q&A because I get a lot of questions about a lot of things. I'm not that interesting, but I have a ton of questions to answer, so let's go ahead and get into that. At some point in the future, I feel like I am, but I don't think it's gonna be anytime soon. Like, it's probably gonna be like 4 years out, but it's about to be my 18th birthday, and I think I'm gonna go crazy with tattoos on my birthday, but not so much piercings. Like, I don't know, my septum healed great, my nipples, my cartilage, and no one's cartilage heals good, but mine healed good, but it's just all the odd ones. They just don't heal nice on me. I think I have like 42, 43, I'm really not sure. I just wear what I like. Everyone who has an impeccable style literally just wears what they like. So you just have to figure out what you like and what makes you feel like you. You just have to try out a bunch of styles. I don't think so, I don't know. I think it's just my normal depression because like, when lockdown happened, the only thing that I couldn't do anymore was go to concerts, and it's not like concerts were the only thing that made me happy, so I was pretty much chilling other than like my regular depression. My sun is Sagittarius, my moon is Gemini, and my rising is Capricorn, and I feel like I most relate to like the Capricorn. Okay, fuck. So when I was younger, I was Team Jacob because I was like, he's not white, let's go. But now I'm kind of Team Edward. I'm sorry for switching sides. I don't know what it is about him. Okay, so I have never lived on like the first floor of an apartment, and I just can't commit to a dog like that. Like, I can't go out and walk it and stuff because it's so hot in Texas, and I pass out just like looking outside. I'd say about an 8. Like, it was super painful. Probably my most painful piercing. I probably want to like pass out during it. Probably not. I think like I want to go bigger, but it's hard finding tunnels for bigger sizes, and then they get more expensive too. And my ears, like, they're kind of thin. They're not like ideal for having stretched ears, and I don't want to make them look any thinner or like weird, so I graduated. I finally finished paying off my diploma this year, so I'm like officially graduated, but I like graduated 2 years ago. All of the contacts I have are from 𝐿ens.me, and I usually get the 𝐒𝐈𝐷𝐼𝐴 contacts. I used to be on birth control, but then it made me like real suicidal, so I got off it. But honestly, I keep contemplating, should I go back on it, just because like I have terrible cramps, and it helped a lot with that, and with me not losing like as much blood because I like went off my period, I wasn't as badly anemic, so I had more energy to do things, but I was just like so depressed. Number 1, the thrift store, and then go on any clothing haul video on my channel. That is exclusively, those are all the places I get my clothes from. Like, I don't really go out shopping like that. I would say purple. I fucking hate purple on me. I don't know, a lot of people are like,
you inspired me to go purple.
But, I hate purple. Fruit Basket, 𝐾𝐢𝐬𝐬𝐜, Sergeant Frog. I really like rom-coms and like just comedy anime in general. I do like stuff like My Hero Academia, but I'm usually just not that into action animes because I hate loud noises. Warm Bodies, Mr. Nobody, Nymphomaniac. I like Lolita, not on some weird shit. I just really like long, weird documentary type movies. Like, I know it's not like a documentary, I just like following people's lives. And then for shows, like obviously BoJack Horseman. I don't know, I don't watch a lot of shows. Okay, I have a lot of favorite bands, but out of all of my favorites, I'd say Placebo is my favorite. Bosca is probably my favorite song from them. I mean, I've been so stressed about this lately. Like, finding a purpose in life, like how I'm gonna do things and like, yeah, afford things. Like I have so much anxiety about that stuff. I'm like, what even is the point? I'll never be able to do it, but I'm just gonna stick around. If it happens, it happens. I used to be really insecure. I'm still kind of insecure now, but if I just act confident and don't look at myself for a while, I just amaze myself, because it's like, you look at yourself and you're so ugly, and then like a month later you finally look in the mirror again and you're like, I do not look as bad as I thought I did. I've thought about fostering and like parenting in general, but I feel like if I don't fix myself first, I will never be able to have like a healthy relationship with my kid, because like all those like anger issues and emotional neglect will come out from me. I feel like I'll definitely be like my mom if I don't heal first. So I'm hoping I can heal first, because I kind of do want to have like one kid. I don't know. I don't care if I foster them or not. I just usually watch true crime YouTubers. Oh fuck, what's their names? Okay, that redhead, Bailey Sarian, the blonde lady. Let me just look. I just have to look at who I'm subscribed to. I don't subscribe to people. I usually just watch their videos for a year and I'm like, okay, I'll subscribe now. I'd say my favorite channel is the 𝐿𝐴𝐻𝐿 YouTube channel, because like that's the one I watch the most. Alright, You Suck at Cooking. I like The Right Opinion. Company Man. Awesome Restorations. JSC Criminal Psychology. Weird History. I really love history channels and like videos. And then I'm subscribed to a bunch of YouTube poop channels. And then Useful Charts. I feel like it definitely made me a little more closed off, but I don't really have anything to compare it to. Everything that did affect me with, I got over, like insecurities and stuff. Like I've learned to not compare myself to people now. I feel like it maybe made me a lot meaner. Also, I really understand, like when people have scandals, I'm like, I kind of feel bad for, not like bad scandals, but when they have like little scandals, I feel bad for them, because I know what it's like. And I know what they said was probably taken out of context, because there are a lot of things I want to say, but I can't really take that time to explain myself on here. So I'm just like, that must suck. Like it must not be the way it actually comes off as, because I really don't know how to explain it. I'm sorry. It's going really terrible. I was like screaming, crying about it yesterday, because it's also expensive and it's just like hard to find therapy. Like it's so like not accessible to like poor people. Oh my god, y'all, it's so like shitty. Like no one answers calls or emails, and you're supposed to do that. Like what if I'm in a crisis and then all the mental health centers around me are like so shitty? I started using they them pronouns when I was 13, but I don't think I really came out and told everyone until I was like 15. It was so much easier to just let them call me like she, her pronouns and not do anything about it. I got to a point where I was like, okay, I cannot take this anymore. I just have to at least let people know. I didn't get really many bad reactions because I didn't come out. Like I didn't just like make it a thing and come out, because I'm not that type of person to like make big announcements about myself. Coming to terms with it, I had a very long journey with gender identity. Everyone has their own journey. You just have to like try out different things, and you don't really have to label yourself. I think my curls are just like genetically like that, like strong. I'm not really sure, because I don't do a shit ton to like maintain them. I do take care of my hair by like keeping moisture in, because I feel like that's all I can really do for my hair, because it doesn't hold a lot of moisture and it's stronger when it's moisturized. If I like twist it, it doesn't right now. I try to clean them every day in the shower, but throughout the day they will smell if I like twist them. It's not something you can avoid, because your body has a hole in it, so it's gonna just do shit to it. I really have no idea. I just lived. Like I feel like living solves a lot of things, because I really couldn't tell you. There was no secret formula to it. I just grew up and I was like, okay, I guess I'm okay. For me, it really helps to have someone like there and voice my thoughts to them so they can confirm that they're like not true. Even if they don't like say anything or confirm it, like that's rude if they don't say anything, but if you get them out, it just feels way better. I do not work besides YouTube. I used to, but then I realized if I just dedicated more time to YouTube, I could make even more than I was making at my job, because no one wants to give me fucking hours. And then I don't have a car, so I can't even like work all day if I wanted to. I need a ride. And then if I'm buying like a Lyft, that's taking money out of it. It's just way easier for me to do YouTube because I make enough to survive, and with a job I would not, and then I wouldn't have time to work on YouTube, so I wouldn't be making like shit. I don't know, just a lot of crying. Like, I really couldn't tell you. I think I just have to live it out and then I'll be fine. I have been really emotional about it though. I'm like, everything's changing. Like, I have to figure out something to do in the future to like support myself but also be happy, and I'm realizing like all of the normal goals people set, I don't want to do those. Like, that's just not me. And like, college, okay, I would go if I had money, but I don't have money. My dream job, even though it would be fulfilling, I feel like there would still be a hole in my heart. So I really just want to figure out something to do like that I'm passionate about and have more goals. I wish I just would have looked better. I don't know. I was like a little kid. Like, people were saying I looked 20, but I looked like a whole ass child. And I'm just like, okay, predators. I wish I could have dressed better and like had all the tools to take me farther than I am now. But like, you can't change the past, so it's okay. It was way easier. Like, I thought moving out was like this big, complicated thing. But in the end, it was like, you send them money, sign this lease, and like, that's it. Renter's insurance and like setting up your auto pay, kind of complicated, but other than that, it was like easy. I don't think I have a best friend. Like, all of my friends who are close to me, they can never get that close to me. I kind of just let everyone get to a certain point to know me, and then I just like stop letting them know things. That is it for this Q&A. I hope I answered your question, and thank you for watching.